Hello, Mingalaba. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, Mingalaba.
မင်္ဂလာပါရှင်
Huh? Only Jesse can say Mingalaba. Oh, yes. You forgot to say Mingalaba. Why? Mingalaba, it's very sweet and beautiful songs for everyone. Right, Jesse, right? Okay. Kabal. Hello, Mr. Paulinta.
Hello.
Yes, I ask about you, your friends. Right?
Yes.
It's like you, right? Why you two look like each other? Are you brothers?
No, everyone say that, but we're not. We're not brothers.
I've never met
Ah.
him in my life.
Yeah, I think you're two brothers. Maybe cousins or maybe brothers, I think. But he said that actually not. Okay.
It is
so-
not acceptable for a boy to wear glasses.
Who's needed to join? We need one more person, right? One more or two more? Zoe is here, Jesse, Sami, Paulinta. I think we need another one or two.
another boy 姐
Another boy from Shanstei as well, right? Dangji or Shanstei?
Cho Tứa. Yeah.
Ah, okay. Yes. Okay. So, by the way, where did we finish last week?
I
we have
think we just had to read the entire like PDF you sent. So I mean, I doubt I've done that.
Okay. By the way, actually, while I'm teaching, I rarely teach with the textbook. Do you want to study with the textbook, or I just take a reference textbook?
We just need to learn the contents. It doesn't really need to be in a textbook, I suppose.
I have already checked. I take the textbook as a reference. Because most of the explanations and in the textbook you will see many exercises, but just only a little explanation about the topics, right? Only just I take a textbook as a reference, and then I usually try with the video clip, and then the notes I look for and the links I found out, and then I do those kind of things with my students previous time. Okay. But I think I usually go with the test for only just a few pages. So how you want to go? Okay, so by the way, did we make a group in Telegram?
We have.
Us three?
We haven't yet, right?
No, we haven't.
I don't think so, yeah.
Okay, are you found up using Telegram?
My what? Sorry, I just turned on the volume. What did you
Okay.
ask?
I mean that shall we try with the Telegram, because Telegram is more convenient for me here.
I think we should try with Telegram more because right now I don't have any access to Fiverr.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay.
Okay. Yep.
I don't really know how to
So,
use Telegram, so you can do that.
okay. So who would make a group?
Someone who knows how to.
Only thing, can you try? Jesse or Zuzu? Anyone else? Jesse, I think I better send you my phone number to you, right? So because I tried my Telegram with phone number. Okay. Moment, please. I will send my phone number here. Okay. Yep. Can you see my message? Yes, I sent my message in the group. So anyone can try it. Because I'm not professional to do that. Paulina, are you trying? Or to see who's trying for that?
I'm trying right now.
Okay, yes. So how about others? Can you send your username to Paulina in the group too, right? Mm. Paulina, you would see my account with red roses. Oh, okay. Yes, I will say hi. So, Paulina, do you have other friends usernames to you?
I do.
Oh, okay, good. I will share some files here. Oh, you wanted to join first. Okay, two online here. Jason, Leo, and me. Oh, I have to change.
Yeah, I think that's all.
Okay, so May, Leo, you, April. April is a zero, right? Nozomi, James, Jason. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You all fives together, right? Okay, yes, thanks. So I will share you some of the finds here. I think some of the files already shared last week, but I will try it again because Viber is not secure here. Secure. Sometimes you will lose the files if you forgot to download it. Online EFL. Okay. Okay, so I will send you one of the worksheet, right? You have to we are doing practice for that. Oh, where is it? Okay, so in this file, you would say alliteration. Oh, by the way, here, what is illusion? Let's look for the information about illusion and analogy. So some of the devices are used for you, I think, right? Okay. So let's Google it, right? So what is illusion and analogy and what is it? Anthropomorphism and then antithesis and some of the literary devices on you haven't learned or not, I think so. Okay, let's Google it. So what is illusion?
Implying something to allude to something. Implied is that a fine word?
Okay. So can you tell us the example?
Let me think about this. So, for example, I could say, you know what they're talking about. Like I don't want to say it. For example, let's say I'm with there's 3 people. I'm one of those people. So then the other day, me and my friend were speaking about something that's kind of a secret, and then we're with this third person now. So I'm like, oh, remember what I said yesterday? Right? Is that a good example?
Okay. So you don't want to take a secret to the third person?
It's yeah, you don't want to tell it, so you're alluding to it. Like you remember what I said, right? You're not actually saying it, but you're implying, you know what I said the other day, right? You remember that,
Okay.
like that.
Okay. Jason, have you ever spoken like that situation? Have you ever faced it?
Can I speak in Burmese then, if maybe it'll be
Mhm.
also illustrated?
Mhm.
Um, ဟိုတနေ့တော့ကလေဟိုကပြောလိုက်တာလေမှတ်မိလားဟိုကလေးပြောလိုက်တာလေ is that fine?
Okay, yeah. Yeah. အဲ့ကြောင့်နင်မမေ့ရမလားငါမနေ့တော့ငါတို့မနေ့ကတော့ပြောခဲ့တာ like that, right? So that's a secret. Okay, so now let's go to the next one. What is analogy?
Like a comparison. I think something similar to a metaphor, but not really. Analogy is a comparative device, right? I think that might be it. Yes.
Okay, so how about Ponatan? Do you want to say something about analogy?
No, because I was reading something else. I thought we were still reading the word file you sent. So I was trying to find it. I was trying to find it.
Okay, yes. So how about Jesse? Did you see the meaning of analogy?
An analogy is a comparison between two different things to explain or clarify an idea by showing how they are similar in structure or function. And I think it often helps the reader understand something unfamiliar by relating it to something more familiar.
Okay, so any examples? Can you think of any example?
For example, like the human brain is like a computer, like it stores information, processes data, and runs on energy. So in that sentence, I think it compares how the brain and a computer function. And also it also helps reader understand how the brain works by giving example of a computer as a familiar one.
Okay, so is it similar to metaphor or simile?
I think more like a simile.
Simile without using like or as, right?
Yes.
Okay, yep. So next one is a long word. How would you pronounce that? Paulette, how would you pronounce that?
Uh,
How would you pronounce that?
Anthropomorphism.
Okay, anthropomorphism. Pomorphism, right? Anthropomorphism. Okay. Have you found out that? What is the meaning of that? Hello, Zuzu. Are you there? Hello. Zuzu, are you there?
Yes, teacher, I'm still Googling what that long words means because I've never had that before in my entire life.
Okay, yes. Masami, do you see that? Do you see what is the meaning of
Is
that?
anthropomorphism when you take a animal and give them human-like traits, like in fairy tales, you say the fox is speaking, the turtle is speaking, the rabbit and the turtle or something story where, rabbits can't speak, turtles can't speak, but I think that's what anthropomorphism is.
Okay. Anthropomorphism and how about personification? Is it the same?
I mean, I think like a smaller subsection of personification.
A bit different?
Yes, because you would not say that a speaking rock is a example of anthropomorphism.
Anthropomorphism.
Um,
Yeah.
And also, I think like personification role is more of metaphors and similes, like that territory rather than like fairy tales where it's not only metaphor, it's like actually very literally happening in the story.
Okay, yes. Joseph, do you want to say something about that? Even pronunciation is a little difficult, right? Because I think you are not used to it, that's why.
Anthropomorphism.
Yeah, anthropomorphism.
Do I need to explain that too?
I just want to hear that, this word is newly worn, right? That's why I want to hear what you understand. You don't need to repeat the other explanation. It's okay. Just you discuss. You need to discuss as you understand.
It is a device where like non-human things, like animals or objects, are giving human traits, emotions or intentions, literally making them act like humans. But I think I like a personification, which is more symbolic or descriptive. Anthropomorphism fully humanized the non-human subject in behavior or speech.
Okay, yes. So now let's move on to antithesis. So what is antithesis?
I think it's the contractions of two opposite ideas in a sentence to highlight their differences.
Okay, is there any similar device you have already learned previous time?
Actually, it starts with J, like juxtaposition.
Yes. Okay. Juxtaposition. Juxtaposition is two different words or two different situations.
I like two different situations.
Not sure. Okay. So how about oxymoron? Is anyone who wanna discuss about oxymoron and juxtaposition? Because it can make confused with
Of
antithesis.
what?
Oxymoron.
What?
Oxymoron. O X Y M O R O N.
Oh, oxymoron?
Yes, oxymoron.
Oh, I call it oxymoron. Yeah.
Mm.
It's like I've stated before, oxymoron is, well, I think it's also an example of juxtaposition because these two words are opposites. They're juxtaposed words, but not all juxtapositions are oxymorons, but oxymorons utilize juxtapositions. So like I've stated before, an oxymoron could be old news. Like I said, that's old news. Everyone knows that. Old new. What else is an oxymoron? I'm gonna Google this.
Okay. So do you want to say something? Hello, Jason, do you want to say something? Or Pauline?
I'll try.
Do you remember about juxtaposition? What is juxtaposition? Only that.
It's like two words like have like with the opposite meanings in like the same sentence.
Okay.
They're like put side by side.
Yes. The example is
I think I understand. So juxtaposition, they're like putting two things side by side, like to show how different two things are. Whereas oxymoron is like a phrase of two opposite words, like that are put together to have like a dramatic effect.
Okay. So pretty early. Pretty early is oxymoron or juxtaposition.
Oxymoron.
Oxymoron. Okay. The class is silent, but no no one is here. But I heard the class. I'm sorry, just a few people is here. A few people is here, but the class is too noisy. Okay. So is it what is it? Oxymoron or juxtaposition?
It's a juxtaposition.
Okay. Yes. Thank you. So now you realize that, right? So how about antithesis? Antithesis is different phrases or different words written together. Or like, have you heard about contrast? Have you heard about contrast?
Yes, it's like a juxtaposition of things, but well, no, I feel like would you say that juxtaposition and contrast is synonymous? Because I don't actually quite know.
No, I mean that, have you ever heard about contrast?
Oh, yes, I have.
Contrast and antithesis, are they the same or different?
I don't think so. Well, I'm not quite sure on what antithesis could be.
Okay. So now let's move on to the next word, right? How would you pronounce that? ARCHETYPE.
Archetype.
Okay. Archetype or archetype? How would you pronounce that?
Archetype.
Okay. So what is that?
I feel as though that's simplifications of a person. How do I say this? No, archetype. I can only give examples rather than define it. So
Okay. Yes.
in a fairy tale, right, we always have the princess, the prince. It's almost as if in all these fairy tales, it's the same person. It's almost like, for example, in Snow White or Cinderella, it's the prince. They're almost the same character. It's like the archetype. Or you can see အဲ့ပုံမြင်သိလားအဲ့ဘယင်းပေါ့မင်းသားကသူ့အဲ့လိုအမေနှစ်ယောက်ရှိရယ်အဲ့အမေနှစ်ယောက်မှာကလေးတစ်ယောက်ကိုအဲ့လိုငါကလေးဆိုရေချိုးနေတဲ့အချိန်မှာကလေးကိုယူလိုက်ပြီးအဲ့ပုံမြင်သိလား
I think that's Mahatata.
ဟုတ်တယ် but then in the Bible that exact story is also told where this Solomon, right? I think yeah it's Solomon who um basically there's two mothers and then it's like which the one who like you have to pull and then like the mother who gets the mother who wins the child is the real mother, but then the real mother is like I don't want to kill my child. So Mohodane Solomon ma it's like the same archetype of like these mothers that are bickering and this wise person who knows the truth.
Okay.
It's very interesting. I was very interested in fairy tales when I was younger, but you can see so many of like archetypes, especially in fairy tales.
So you would say archetype, especially in the tales or the story, right?
Yes.
Yes. So now you have already known consonants, flashback, foreshadowing, hyperbole, metaphor. How about paradox?
I suppose,
As the last word in the middle
yeah.
row. Yeah,
I can
paradox.
also only give an example for this one.
Okay, it doesn't matter, no problem.
All right. So there's this paradox. I know it's called Russell's paradox. It's kind of famous in like logic. So there's this barber who cuts the hair of anyone that doesn't cut their own hair. So then would he cut his own hair? Is that right? That's a paradox.
Okay. So Zoo, Jason, and Paulette, do you want to say something about paradox?
I think paradox is pretty similar to like others like oxymoron or like juxtaposition. I think so. I think they're
Yes.
pretty similar.
Yes. Oh, how about your example?
I don't know where I saw it, but I read it. It was called This is the beginning of the end. So it it's similar. Well, I don't know what else to say.
Okay. Yes. Hello, Zuzu.
So I think paradox is like a situation or a statement that appears like it reveals a deeper truth and insight. So an example for that is all animals are equal, but some animals are more equal than other. That is from the book Animal Farm.
I see that. So, is there anyone who have read Animal Farm?
Oh, Animal Farm?
Yes.
Oh, I hate
Have
George
you ever
Orwell.
read?
I really hate George Orwell's politics. Like I have a personal vendetta against him, but that's just me.
As for me, I love this one, you know.
I don't really agree with Animal Farm's thesis, but that's just me. Like I feel like it's very, I don't know, I feel like George Orwell thinks he's so clever.
Yes. Jose, have you ever read that? Animal
I'm
Farm?
not sure. I'm not sure.
You're not sure. Okay, yes. Actually, that book is a satire book, you know. It's satiring about the political point of view for the people. So when
Yeah,
you
I'm
read
sure.
that,
Right, Napoleon was meant to be representative of Stalin, and there was like this
yes.
other like pig that was meant to be representative of Trotsky, everything. I just don't feel like they were like really accurate satire. It's like sometimes that satire isn't like it's kind of like really simplifying the other point of view that I just don't feel like it was a valid critique of what it wanted to critique. Same with 1984.
Mm.
I don't feel like they were valid critiques. Like I don't think they were nuanced enough. I just think Orwell was trying like to be really dark and edgy and in a way that kind of felt childish rather than critiquing the real systems that he tried to critique.
Okay. So next one is understatement. Understatement, I think you have already understood, right? Because this is easy to understand. Right? Understatement. Okay. So let's see. There are two different irony, dramatic irony and verbal irony. Okay, what are the differences?
Verbal irony and dramatic irony?
Yes, what are the different?
I'm not quite sure. Maybe dramatic irony is like a final like fate that's ironic, and verbal irony is just like when you're saying something that kind of is ironic. these aren't good definitions.
Okay. So, Jessica, do you want to say something about that?
I think verbal ironing is when someone says the opposite of what they really mean, often to be funny or Socratic. And dramatic ironing is when the audience or reader knows something important that the characters in the story do not know.
Okay, yes. So now let's do the exercise here. I have already sent you a paper here, right? Get into group of 3 or 4 students, but you have only just 4 students. I think you better do individually first, right? Okay. You have to select 3 of the literary devices below, and then you feel that you know best, and for each devices, come up with 3 different sentences, and you have to provide an example of that devices, right? So here the example also, for example, blah, blah, blah. Do you see that? Okay, so let's do that one as an exercise here. I'll give you, no, I'll ask you first. How long do you want to take for that exercise? I think you shouldn't, okay, just only give 2 examples, not 3, okay? Just only give 2 examples for each device, right? But you have to choose 3 devices, okay? Right, choose 3 devices and you have to give 2 examples for each one. Is it okay? Yeah, so how long do you want to take?
Wait, I don't really understand what we have to do. Could you repeat that?
Yeah, I have already shared you the worksheet here, right? Okay, so in the worksheet, it said that you have to select 3 literary devices and you have to give 3 examples for each device, right? But you have to choose 3, but you better give me just 2 examples. You know what? Okay, so altogether, 6 sentences. There must be 6 sentences, right? Okay, so let's do that. So how long do you want to take? Is it okay, 10 minutes? Okay, so let's do that.
I sent it in Viber.
Okay, can you send it to me in Telegram? Because my tablet doesn't have Viber, sorry.
Oh, do I have to send you directly? Okay.
Yeah, it's okay. I wish I can hear.
Can I send you in Telegram if you're not okay?
And this is, it was the best of time, it was the worst of time. Okay, speech is ever, first one is go. Yep, very meaningful. Sometimes no is better than something.
Oh, the other two leave. My photos aren't working, so I'll just send it afterwards.
Okay. And just the position. The sun's down brightly, but the wind blew cold. Yep. Enrichment stubborn over home. Oh, paradox. The more you learn, the more you realize how better you know. Okay, this is more. Okay. Yep. Good job. Huh? Only just with three says here.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Yeah. How about others? Maybe letter cities off. April's here.
I think their connection problem.
Maybe, yes. Where are you? I will send her a message. No, Sue's back. Electrician. Okay. Mother Army. The kitten was so hungry. They ate it all. Huh? Flashback. Okay. To smell how old perfume. Suddenly it's not anywhere. Okay. He tries so bad to avoid. So that moment that it didn't work. Okay. Yes. Good job. Okay, so I think next worksheet, that would be as your homework, right? So please do as homework and then send it to me if you've done. Right. Okay, so now let's move on to next one. That is,
Ajay, do you mean a worksheet about figurative language?
of course it is, right? Actually, there are 10 questions, right? I will send it later, right? Okay, I will share a photo to you and then we will discuss that. Okay, I share you one of the photo. So it said that what is explicit information and how do you define it, right? So let's read the explanation first, and after that, let's do the exercise 1, right?
Hello, Chair. I just got back. What are we doing?
Your friends has already done some of the exercise we practiced. How about you? Have you done?
I've done the the worksheet. Yeah, you told us to do with examples.
Have you done that?
Yes, I have.
Okay, so can you send it to me maybe in the group or privately?
Okay, Chair.
Okay. Have you done the first one? Okay, by the way, Paulina, now your friends reading the first photo that I sent recently. Okay, I think you have already read the first explanation, right? The simplest kind of information is the text's explicit information. You have read it, right? So now let's do number 1. You have to read this story openly and what explicit information can you find in it? Okay, so let's look for that. Have you done?
Yes, teacher.
Zuzu's done. Okay, thank you. So how about others? Maybe I think your friend hasn't done yet. Let's wait for that. So Zu, while we are waiting for your friends, can you do number 2? What would it be incorrect to write? The children and their aunts are going to Tambakop?
I'm finished reading.
Okay, Nazami.
Hi.
Yeah, did you say something?
I'm finished reading the explicit information thing.
Can you find out that?
Follow about what?
Have you found out the question is asking you what explicit information, can you find it?
Yeah,
right?
it was a hot afternoon. The next stop was at Templecombe. Yeah, the occupants.
Mm-hmm.
Teacher, are we
Yes.
checking answers right now, or do we have to wait for the others?
Your friend is discussing about number 1, the
Oh.
explicit information he found out. Right.
Okay.
Okay. Susie, how about you? Have you done?
Yeah, I have done reading.
Okay, so Nozomi is already done his point of view. And how about you and Zu? Who would do first? Zu, you would do first?
Yes, teacher.
So what explicit information?
It's the writings, the text said that it has hot weather because it's that it was a hot afternoon and the railway carriage was correspondingly sultry. Sultry means like hot and humid, so we can clearly understand that that was an explicit information because it was written obviously like that.
Okay. Yes. So how much is it?
The story begins by clearly describing the setting and situation. It tells us that it is a hot afternoon, and because of this, the railway carriage feels very warm and stuffy. And the passage also tells us about how the characters interact. Like, for example, the aunt and the children are talking in a persistent but limited way compared to a housefly that keeps buzzing around.
Okay. So I want to ask you some questions here. How many characters are here? How many characters are here?
Five characters.
Okay. Sorry?
That would be a small girl and a small girl and then a small boy, but three children and two adults.
Okay, so if we classify those 2 adults, who are they? The first one is
The aunt of those
the
children.
aunt. Okay, the aunt and her children, maybe that would be nephews or her children, not sure. The aunt, right? So the aunt is said that the aunt. So that would be her niece, nephew, right? The children, the aunt, and then who is next?
a bachelor who was sitting on the opposite side.
Okay, yes. Where are the children and the end going to? Who is answering my questions? Where are the ants and children going to?
On temple. I
Hmm,
don't know.
okay. Okay, Tamakom.
I don't
And
think so because I feel like all it says is that they were sitting
mm,
there. The next stop was Templecombe, and they are riding this railway carriage, but it doesn't really imply, or it doesn't seem to state that they're going to leave at the next stop.
okay. Then where are they right now?
They're on the train.
Okay. And then the writer, did the writer say any clue or any explicit about the bachelor? Did the writer say any explicit information about the bachelor? No. Or yes. Or what?
There is the explicit information of the bachelor said nothing out loud,
Okay. Yeah.
and
Thank you.
that the further corner seat on the opposite side was occupied by a bachelor.
Okay. Yes. And then now let's go on to next one. Next page, right? Below are 6 points that a student might make about the extract. Look at the comment about on each point. So please read the example and explanations here. And after that, we would do number 3, applying your skills. Okay, please read the example and explanation first. Okay, are you done?
Yes.
Okay, yes. So next one. Now let's do next one. Applying your skills, right? Let's do number 3. You have to read this further extracts from the storyteller and list 4 pieces of explicit information again, right? Let's do that.
I am finished yet.
Me too, Che.
Okay.
Oh, I'm done.
Yes. So what I want you to do right now is, you have read that page, right? And then now you have seen some points, some explicit information here, right? So the question is asking you list 4 pieces of explicit information. Have you found out that?
Yes, but I'm not quite sure about my answers.
Okay, so what I want you to do right now is, you have to make a table, right? So in your notebook, please draw a table. And after that, you must have 2 rows, right? The first one is the character. So in the first row, you better write the ant. And then in the second row, second blank row, you have to say what explicit information you found out, right? So can you do that exercise? Okay, so let's do it right now. Nozomi, do you understand what I mean?
Hold on.
Okay. Okay. Well, why you're smiling? You didn't catch what I said?
No, I think it was because I was really biting this thing. Can you see how much I've bitten it? So I was kind of,
What's it for? What's it for? What's it for?
when I start thinking really hard, I need to bite something.
Are you hungry?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're almost done, okay? Just only more, maybe 15 minutes, right?
Oh no, I'm not gonna eat up because I'm sleeping. I'm just
Oh, really?
send
Okay, yes. You know what I asked to do?
I need to be honest, I was not listening.
Okay. Jasmine, can you explain what I asked?
Oh,
Yes.
you told us to search about explicit and implicit, right?
No, only just explicit.
Oh, yeah.
Implicit doesn't count. Yeah, right.
Explicit,
So
and then we have to draw a table in our notebook.
with 2 rows,
Yeah,
rows.
2
Yeah,
rows.
in the first row.
The first row is about ants.
No,
Ants.
the characters, the character.
Oh, yeah, the characters. And then the
Yes.
second
Mm.
row is explicit. Im-
In the second rows, you must write down some evidence from the extracts, right?
Oh, I don't understand about drawing a table.
Okay, I will do, I will send you as an example. Sorry, I think I can use a whiteboard here. Whiteboard.
Yeah, I sent you in telegrams.
Okay. No, I can't. Okay. Yes, April, can you share that one? Hello, April, can you share that tuples here? But actually, this one is imply information. Actually, what I want you to do is explicit, not implicit one.
Do I have to share in Zoom?
In the groups, please.
Oh, I've done it.
Okay, so do you see the tuples here, right? And this table is for implied information, right? For you, explicit. Oh my God. Okay, for you is for you is explicit, right? There must be two rows, right? And the first one is in the character row. You must write girl, bachelor, and maybe the boy or the aunt or someone else, right? The character. And after that, instead of implying information, you better write explicit information, right? And then you don't need evidence here, right? Only just for this one, you need just two rows. You know what I mean?
Yes,
Okay. Yes, the first one is the character. The second row, it must include about explicit information. So like evidence. Okay. So in your table, you must have character rows and evidence rows. No implied information here. Okay. Does you got it?
Yeah, I think I got it.
Okay, so for example, I would say that where are those sheep being driven out the she said is where they are being driven to another field where there is more grass. Okay, so for the characters, I mean the example, right? The example here is at the character row, the child. Okay, so and next one is the evidence is reluctantly to moved reluctantly, right? That's it. You know it? Does you know that?
But evidence is also included.
Okay.
呃
ဒီလာလောက်လိုက်မယ်ဒီလာလောက်လိုက်မယ် Okay, I was being Burmese ဒီလာလောက်လိုက်မယ်ကျတော့3 rows နဲ့ပဲသွားလိုက်မယ်သမီးတို့ပို့ပြီးတော့မှလွယ်သွားအောင်လို့နော် Okay, 3 rows ဆိုတာကလေပထမတစ်ခုကကြတော့ဘာလဲဆိုတော့ဥမာအဖြစ်the children ပေါ့နော် first row မှာ the character မှာကကြတော့ the children ပြီးရခါမှာ explanation နေရာမှာကခဏထားပြီးတော့ evidence နေရာမှာဗာရေးလို့ရလဲဆိုတော့ move reluctantly to the window ဟုတ်ပြီနော်အဲ့ဒီမှာဂျာတဲ့က explanation မှာဗာရေးလို့ရလဲဆိုတော့ तू က explicit တော့ explicit ပဲဒါပေမဲ့အဲ့ explicit ကိုကိုကနေပြန်ပြီးတော့မှ explain လုပ်ပေးလို့ရတယ် right အဲ့ဒါဆိုရင် move reluctantly to the window ဆိုရင်ကလေးတွေကအဲ့ဒီဒီပရင်းပေါက်ပေးနာမှာသူတို့ထိုင်ရတာကိုသူတို့သဘောမကျတဲ့ပုံစံမျိုးကိုပြောချင်တာ right အဲ့ဒါမျိုးကိုဂျာထဲမှာ explain လုပ်ပြလိုက်အဲ့ဆိုလို့ရှိရင်3 rows နဲ့ပဲ3 column နဲ့ပဲသွားလိုက်မယ်ရမလား okay နားလည်မယ်နော်
အဲ့ဆိုဒါရဒီ explicit information ပဲဒါပေမဲ့အဲ့ဒါကိုပြန်ပြီး explain လုပ်ပေးလဲရတယ်
ရတယ်အဲ့လိုရတယ်အဲ့ဆိုရင်သမီးတို့ရေးတဲ့အခါမှာရှင်းလို့ရေးတဲ့အခါမှာ3 rows တော့ရှိနေပေါ့နော် character ရဲ့ imply information နေရာမှာကဘာထည့်မလဲဆိုတော့ explicit information ဟုတ်တယ်နော် imply နေရာမှာ explicit ဖြစ်မယ် evidence ကကြတော့သမီးတို့ခုနတည်းပြောလိုက်တယ် move reluctantly ပေါ့နော်အဲ့ဒါလေးကိုရေးလိုက်မယ်ပြီးရင်နောက်က explicit information
Wait,
ကိုမှ
about the characters only? About the characters or about something else?
No, only just the character တွေနဲ့ပတ်သက်လို့ပဲ
Okay.
yeah အဲ့တော့ဒီမှာဆိုလို့ရှိရင်ဒီ story လေးမှာကျမတို့ဆွေးနွေးမယ်ဆိုရင်ဒီ story လေးမှာဘယ်သူပြောတာလဲဆိုတော့ပထမဦးဆုံးခုနကတစ်ချက်ပြောလိုက်တဲ့ example ပြောလို့ရတယ် the child ပြီးရင်နောက်တစ်ခုကကြတော့ဘာရှိလဲ the ant ကနေပြောတာရှိတယ်အဲ့ဒီမှာ scholar နဲ့ပတ်သက်လို့လည်းပြောထားတာလေးနည်းနည်းရှိတယ်ပြီးရင်နောက် the girl လား the boy လားကျမမပြောတော့ဘူးတော့ကြာနောက် spoiler ဖြစ်နေမှာဆိုတော့ okay အဲ့တော့အဲ့ဒါလေးကိုဖတ်ပြီးတော့လို့ရှိရင် character နေရာမှာအဲ့ဒါကို character ရဲ့ names ကိုရေးပြီးရင်နောက် implicit မဟုတ်ဘူး explicit information ကိုရေးမယ်ပြီးရင်နောက်အဲ့ဒီထဲက extract ထဲကနေ evidence ကိုဆွဲထုတ်ပေးမယ်ရမလား okay yes any questions for that
I finished writing.
Okay, so can you send it to me in the Telegram?
Okay, I was kind of sitting here like
Yep.
because my phone works now, so I'll just send both of
Okay.
I'll send like the assignment from earlier and this one.
Hmm. Oh, let me check. Okay, Jason says 10. Okay, here is me. And then, how about Suzu? Are you done?
No, not yet.
I'll leave then.
Okay, so bye-bye. Explicit information to tell us that children blah blah blah. And allow combination for it should begin enterprise. Okay, the veteran trusts and stay silent. Okay, yes. Doesn't then. Thank you. So Zuzu, how about you?
I'm actually still writing for the bachelor's.
Okay. So after you have done, can you send it to me?
Sure, Tim.
Okay, so bye-bye. See ya.
Bye-bye.
Bye.